The first-person shooter genre is one of the most popular gaming genres in existence. There are millions of people playing these games, so whether you love Fortnite, you love Apex Legends, or Valorant, these games are super popular. Now, this type of genre is now starting to come to crypto and NFTs. There are some pretty popular games that are getting ready to launch this year, and today we're going to take a look at one that incorporates some RPG elements and allows you to loot to earn. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. Now, the idea that crypto and NFTs are coming to FPS games makes complete sense. These games are one of the ones that have some of the most popular skin markets around, right? When you look at games like Fortnite or Valorant or any of these other ones out there, they all revolve around having really cool skins for your guns, for your knives, sometimes for your characters as well. And so it just is a perfect match for NFTs and incorporating crypto. So we've started to see a couple of games pop up that are going this route. And today we're going to take a look at a game that's actually on Binance Smart Chain that is top quality AAA. And I think you guys are going to be really surprised about what they're going to be bringing to the table this year with their FPS crypto game. But before we jump into that, if you love gaming, NFTs, and earning your money in crypto, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here and smash that like button if you like what you see. And then jump in our community of Discord and with all of our Stachers. That's where we hang out, and we're talking about NFTs, crypto, and the metaverse. So today's project is called Project Quantum. Like I said, this is a project that is on Binance Smart Chain, and they are going for a high-quality AAA FPS experience. They're actually building this game in Unreal Engine 5, so you know it's going to look amazing. So far, even just the demo stuff that we've seen from them looks really, really good. Now, this game has some pretty unique elements to it. It's not a traditional FPS in you know the kind of sense that we would normally think about it, but incorporates NFTs and cryptocurrency in a way that I think is actually interesting compared to what we've seen in some other FPS games that are making their entry into the NFT world. So the kind of lore and concept behind this game is that there is a human colony on a planet called Cernos, and the colony is in distress. Earth got this distress call, so they've sent out a massive, class ship called the Jericho that is essentially carrying tons of different, backup crew and equipment and things to try and help with this, mysterious distress call. And in addition, they're actually carrying, a bunch of additional colonists, things to restart the colony if they need to, that are in cryostasis. Now, what happens is this ship then crashes as it's entering the atmosphere for the planet, and all the crew die. But what starts happening is the ship that is AI powered starts to reboot, and then you as a player are essentially one of these new colonists that has been revived from this crashed ship. And you're now starting your descent here into Cernos and becoming a seeker. Now, what this game really provides here is it's providing kind of a hybrid PvP, PvE kind of combat style. So what you're essentially doing here is you're jumping into a match with other players where you're going to be going around and you're going to be fighting these other players and also fighting the environment at the same time. And as you defeat players, you'll be able to loot their NFT items, right? You'll be able to loot what they have. And so you get your kind of pick from these things. And then if you die, the same thing can happen to you. So it's a very high risk, high reward situation, but the entire game revolves around this, right? Finding NFTs, roaming around this kind of PvE, PvP kind of combo map, and fighting both your fellow seekers and fighting in-game creatures. Now, the idea here is to kind of be one of the last men standing and to be able to exit the game, right? The game instance, that match with your NFTs, or possibly with the ultimate prize that is in each a game match, which is a single hidden cache of legendary equipment, technology, and resources. So when we talk about, how are you actually earning in this game? Well, essentially what you're doing is you're earning loot as you're killing people, as you're finding it in the environment, and then you can go and sell that in their in-game marketplace for their in-game currency, which is called Qubit. And so Qubit is what this entire game runs off of. So all of the buying and trading and selling in the marketplace and in-game all runs off of the Qubit token. And in addition to be able to do things like go out there and just smash on people in PvP combat, you'll also be able to do things like collect artifacts and clues around the map to be able to help find things like resources and that legendary equipment before the other players do. But you'll also be able to craft and do things as well. So being able to craft a loot that you've acquired and unlock powerful artifacts is all part of the kind of RPG elements of leveling up your character. And in addition to all these loots, you're going to be able to actually level up each one of your characters with all the stuff that you're finding, right? Things that you've crafted, things that you've found, and customize your character to your liking, right? So they have these really cool like exosuits that you can don, that you can kind of customize to with different parts that are all NFTs as well. So everything you're finding in the game, all the equipment, weapons, loot, everything is going to be NFT enabled. And so this kind of brings this whole thing like, okay, well, most games are going in and, maybe you are playing and earning, you're finding NFTs that you could then sell or you could then, liquidate for qubits. But in this one, you're thrust into a PvP situation where you have to crush the competition. So once again, high risk, high reward. If this is your type of game, then this is definitely an environment that you can thrive in and actually earn quite a bit, it seems, from the way that they've set this up. And so, like I said, when it comes down to, selling this loot on the market, you're going to be getting qubits in exchange for that. And that you can then, swap out for other currencies on PancakeSwap, which is where they currently have their qubit token, where you can buy and sell it there. And as this game is in early development right now, we are looking to probably get some more, a roadmap here from them here in the next month or two. But with all the ways to be able to customize your character, all the loot that you'll be able to get, all the NFTs that you'll be able to trade and acquire by killing other players to really craft that perfect loadout, this could be a fun game for all you people who are highly competitive and love FPS focused games. So hopefully you guys like this overview here of Project Quantum. Definitely one of the best games I've seen that is looking to launch on Binance Smart Chain. We don't see a lot of high quality games launching on BSC, but this is one of the ones that I would consider in my top 5, and excited to see what Project Quantum does here in the future with what with their next steps here in the roadmap, where they're taking some of the concept stuff that we've seen here today and turning it into a really highly playable game where you can go in and smash on people and loot and earn. Well, that's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.